First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm drops steps, heads back on it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. One away. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Line drive, caught. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. Two outs, runner at first. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Hard hit, left side. And that is that. And the pitch.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Josh Bell. Up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. Out with room to spare. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Mark Vientos. The wind of the pitch. On a line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Now it's DJ Stewart. Marte on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, these guys are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two guys now into scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now a chance to do some damage.
0-2 now. High in the air, out to right. Garcia under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Puts a bunt down. And he barehands it. There's one. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-0. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Chisholm brings it in with a nice running grab. 3 runs. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So a man aboard, Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Big time power. And first offering is fouled off. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nimmo ranging after it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. Around second is Jazz. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on both.
There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the top half of the 3rd inning, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
0-1. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
That one's on its way. No question about it. And
back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, DJ Stewart. And that's just foul. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him.
Johnny Cueto gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run, 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That one ripped. And it's gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
On the ground to the left. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the move. Throw to second. He's safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Line drive. And that takes care of Alonso. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Righty delivers. That one ripped right center field. Out of here.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
David Robertson gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 14-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now DJ Stewart. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Way back there. That one is gone. DJ Stewart leaves the yard. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jacob Stallings. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Arise, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Popped up. Marte racing over to make the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Soler in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
One ball, 1 strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The pitch. And he takes a strike. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Out to center. Nimmo has it sized up. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Robertson back to work. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Garcia hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Line drive, base hit right field. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Out number 2. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Mets lead this one 16-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And a pitch. There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Berger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a foul ball.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
Nimmo makes the play. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 62.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Mark Vientos. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Starling Marte up to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. And he throws it away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Line drive to short and caught. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Steven Oker comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Liner, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now that's smacked to right center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris. Singleton is set to get us started. Bottom 5. Brian De La Cruz. Line drive, base hit. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts. Man at first, Jacob Stallings digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's to third. They get the force. That's out number 3. Back here in Miami, top 6. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Okert back to work. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So man aboard. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer and they add a pair. It's 21-1.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Here's Francisco Lindor. That's ripped. Base hit. Mark Vientos.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In the air, left side. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. In the air to left center, De La Cruz under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, DJ Stewart. There's a swing and a drive. Garcia going back on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Bickford, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-2. Back to the mound. Toss to Alonso. One away, bottom of the 6th. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and he grabs it foul. Right-handed reliever stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Beatty settles under it. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Josh Bell at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Out to short. Lindor. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. That one lifted to left. De La Cruz has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
To first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Ripped on a line. Garcia puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And the 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz will hit next. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air. Now Matt Barnes takes over. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender. Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay. The tag, out. He can't scramble back in time. So up next, Pete Alonso. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Chisholm makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lays down a